Alright guys, well here we are looking at our beehive, and as you can see that sugar water feeder is just covered with several bees. But we're going to be opening the hive, and I'm putting my handy dandy gloves on, and we're going to open her up and look at adding a second chamber on top. So get this other glove on, and there we go. And I'd been taking these off, after I open it up, but I always want to start with them just to be sure that I don't get stings all over my hands. Have our little handy dandy hive tool here, which is basically just a little flat bar of sorts, just to separate the hive and the frames and everything. So without further ado, we will get started, and we're going to just ease this top cover off. We'll set it right over here. Then we have our inner cover, and you may have to take our Hive Tool to get it free. It's glued shut with their propolis. So, oh yeah, you see they've started building comb on top here, and we'll kind of take this to the side, shake the bees loose, and get that off. Okay, so we may go get our veil. They're a little active and they're pretty protective right now, so I don't want them to swarm too much. So let me go get the veil, and I will be right back. If I can get the video to pause. Okay, so I am back, and let me get my glove back on, and we have our veil here, and the bees are just swarming a little more than usual, probably because there's a lot of honey in that those upper combs that I'm trying to scrape off. So basically I'm just going to take this inner cover's got some comb on it, and that's burr comb that's really undesirable. So we're going to scrape it off, and the bees aren't too happy about that. So, just sorry bees, but that's not ideal or desired. So just kind of scrape it off, and then we'll look at the comb on the inside. Well, now that I've got the veil on and everything, no bees are buzzing around my head. So we're just going to take and slowly, carefully scrape this off, shake the bees loose, knock that down, just slowly taking this off and trying to get the bees, excuse me bee, just getting this burr comb off of here without disturbing the bees too much. And they're not too happy about me doing this, so we're just it's got honey in it, so anywho. But the combs, they've got several frames that are, almost full. So I am going to go on and add this second level on, and we'll do that right now. Try to make sure we don't squish any bees. Excuse me, bees. Pardon me, y'all need to move just a little. And there we go. And that frame just sits right on top of the other, just like so. And we'll go through, and we have some yellow comb frames. I'm just going to start. And I'm alternating with the plastic. Yellow seems to be just wax frames, and these are plastic. So we'll go in and add their second tier, so maybe they'll stop with the burr comb on top. And again, we're just alternating the plastic frames and the wax frames. So I am using the ones that are fully closed, and this right here is just too hot. And the bees, since I got the burr comb, stopped scraping it off, it looks like they have calmed down just a bit. So maybe they won't be too upset with me, and I can get this done without a lot of trouble. So here we go. Just keep adding these. I'm going to put 2 of these right here in the center. And there we go. And we'll just keep on alternating between the wax frames and the plastic frames. So there we go. They seem to be doing very well. There are a lot of frames covered in comb, so I'm not going to dig in there too much and upset them, but there we go. So we'll just leave this, we'll space it kind of in the center like so, then we'll take the top frame and try to do this without squishing any bees. If they will just move back a little, we'll ease it down and slide it into place. There we go. And then there are bees all over the top. So now we will replace our top cover. There we go. And voila. So we just added our second brood chamber. Sits nice and flush. Everything looks good to go. So that's it. And I took my veil and everything off. So we'll collect this the wax and stuff that came out of the frame that was from the burr comb. There's still some bees that are not too happy with me collecting this, so they'll just have to deal with it. But again, not a big issue, mainly because there's some honey in here. I think that's what they're protecting, you know, primarily. So can't blame them, but it is what it is at this point. So we'll get these all okay. Got the bees off of it. So there we go. The others we'll get back. We'll go back home and try to get them all back in the hive. Let's see. Without well, put that one up there and then it just flies off. So there we go. There's that one. There's another. I didn't really see the queen anywhere in that bunch, so most likely she was on some of those inner frames there. I think that's all the bees that were on the ground. So there we go. We made a little addition there. Bees are pretty active, so we're gonna leave them alone and go inside, clean this wax up, and put it in our little crock pot to melt it down. We'll use it to coat some frames later. Anyway, thank you guys for watching.